Hey everyone, Big Sloss, and again we're talking about old Call of Duty, mainly because I've just been playing a lot of the old Call of Duty games, and so now I kind of want to just talk about it. And I also think that just newer Call of Duties, they have like two main issues, but we'll get into that in a second. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. But as I was saying, newer Call of Duties have like two issues that are they're almost like opposites. So one issue is they all look kind of samey. Honestly, even going back as far as the Modern Warfare remake of 2019. And, if you take like screenshots or videos from all these different Call of Duty games, you probably really couldn't even tell them apart. But one of the issues is that it's really samey. It doesn't really change that much from year to year. But then the opposite issue, or the second issue, is almost like the exact opposite, where the things that they do that's different is very off script compared to older Call of Duty games. Like, I want to call it the Fortnite-ification of Call of Duty, where they just want to have all these different collaborations with all these different franchises, and it just takes away from the grounded feel of the older Call of Duty games. And it's just like those are very two different problems. But newer Call of Duty games seem to have both of those problems. One, the games look the same. Two, even when the games try to be different, it's like they're trying to be like Fortnite or some collaboration type shooter, and it's not what the old Call of Duty was about. The old Call of Duty was just very grounded. And for the past few days, I have been playing the older Call of Duty games. I even got Modern Warfare 2 on my Steam Deck. And I never had Modern Warfare 2 before, so I'm playing through the campaign, and it is a very, gripping campaign. And I'm not all the way through, but I just got to Act 3, so we'll see how it goes from here on out. I mean, I do know, like, the big twist of the campaign, but, I don't have an issue with that. And I'm not gonna lie, I might even go and play the Modern Warfare 3 campaign after the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, just to get that conclusion and take down Makarov. But that's besides the point. Another thing that I really enjoyed is survival mode that you see me playing in the background right here. It's just a fun way to lose so much time. It really does take out so much time of your day because you're just playing this fun game mode. I have also been playing Black Ops 2 multiplayer, except not online because that's just a dangerous thing to do now. There's a lot of hackers, but there's also a lot of people who can get your information from using the online service now, since it isn't as protected as it was 10 years ago. That being said, I've been playing the online version with bots, and I miss it, and it's fun. One thing I want to do that I haven't tried yet is recreate those like 2v2s that existed in the Modern Warfare remake, but I'm going to do it in Black Ops 2. So like, I'm not a very good player at multiplayer. I'm not a very good gamer. Let's just be honest. But I want to do like me and one bot, and then against two bots on like hardened difficulty, and try to recreate that like 2v2 game. I don't even know what it was called in 2019, in Modern Warfare 2019. What was that game mode called? It doesn't matter. But you do see me playing Black Ops 2 in the background now. I feel like the maps were just really good, and this is just a lot of nostalgia for me. A lot of nostalgia. I'm playing against bots, of course, and I'm not gonna lie, you're seeing how bad I am at multiplayer right here, because the bots are on regular difficulty, and It's tough. I continued to play after this recording, and over time I got better as I got, I guess, accustomed to the controls and the sensitivity again. And I was getting like a lot more kills later on. I was like filling up the kill streaks. But before that, this was like my first game back. It was tough. I was definitely rough around the edges. But yeah, I've just been playing a bunch of old Call of Duty games. And like I said in the last video, this is what happens whenever a new Call of Duty game comes out. It doesn't really excite me to play a new Call of Duty game. Instead, it makes me go like, wow, those old Call of Duty games are really awesome. Let me play those. That's really how it goes every time. Every time around this year, it's like time to play the old Call of Duty games because they're really fun and not the new ones. And I feel like I'm harping on the fact that I think the newer games aren't fun. And it's not that I think they're not fun. I'm sure they are fun. It's just the same game over and over and over again. And I feel like they're getting back into the futuristic stuff again. And I'm not really the biggest fan of the futuristic stuff. I like the Modern Warfare or the Black Ops type vibe. Or I guess like World War II, Vietnam, Cold War, and then Modern Warfare. Those are kind of the themes that I enjoy. Mainly because those stories are a lot more grounded and whatnot. I've also been, I kind of talked about this earlier, but I've been really intrigued in the survival mode. And it's to the point where, I did re-download the 2019 Modern Warfare, and I might try it out. Because like I said, the newer Call of Duty games are still fun. They're just not, I'm just not spending $80 or like $70 on a game that pretty much plays the same as all these other games I already have. And I think that's kind of the real crux of the issue. It's just that there's not that much change in the games, and the changes that are there just take away from the grounded feel of Call of Duty. So why not just play the older games that I have that aren't as big in terms of file sizes, and that also give me maybe a little hint of nostalgia, a little taste of good old nostalgia. Like all these maps, they just hit me in the nostalgia feels. And then all of the maps in Modern Warfare 3, World at War. I haven't replayed Modern Warfare, but I should. But I've really just been playing Modern Warfare 3, Survival, Black Ops 2, multiplayer with bots, and then the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I've also been playing the World at War campaign on my Steam Deck, but I've been more intrigued into the Modern Warfare 2 campaign just because, again, like I said, it's one that I'm not used to. It's a game that I've never experienced before, but thanks to the Steam Black Friday sale, I was able to get it. I also might talk more about the Steam Deck tomorrow. I've been glazing the Steam machine too much, and it's time to talk about the Steam Deck. One, because I have the Steam Deck and I enjoy using it, and two, because maybe I've been hyping up the Steam machine too much. Really, because it'll probably be a good machine, but really depends on what that price tag is, and we don't really know that yet. I think this is where I start to get my bearings a little bit. I start to improve. I don't even know what firearm I'm using. But I'm about to sneeze. I feel it. Or not. It's going away. Okay. But yeah. Just old Call of Duty just has a different feel to it. You can tell I'm rambling without a script, but you know, what's the issue with the yap session, I guess. I like this little, oop, I wasn't paying attention. But I like this game mode. Nothing like a new Call of Duty to bring me back to the old Call of Duty. That's just really how it goes. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys play the older Halo? I was about to say Halo. Oh goodness gracious. Do y'all play the older Call of Duties more whenever a new Call of Duty game comes out? Or do y'all play the new Call of Duty games and enjoy the new Call of Duty games? Let me know. Because like I said, I think the new Call of Duty games are fun. I just don't see the point in spending money, a lot of money, to play a game that I kind of already have and that I already can play at any time I want without wasting, 200 gigs of my precious storage. But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And tomorrow I'll make a video, probably with more Call of Duty gameplay, because I'll be talking about the Steam Deck and how it's been really fun to just, play my old Xbox 360 library on it. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you all stay safe out there. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, even though it's just me rambling with no script, so it's very rough, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed it. Bye-bye, everyone, and stay safe out there.
MQ-27 Dragonfire ready for deployment. Sales, your mission